Hello, fellow comic bookworms. This is Namman. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to enter a contest for my good friend CatFan Comics.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
What's up, Doc?
Okay, first, CatFan's contest. He's celebrating his 600 sub. Uh, he runs a fantastic channel, very consistent channel with a lot of information on comic books and collectibles. He normally have a comic book in every one of his videos. He normally have a comic book and show figure or statues or other kind of collectibles that matches the comic book. And this really neat. He gives detailed information on the figures, sort of reviews them. He reviews the comic book, tells the story in it, and he does this every video. And because he is very consistent with this, that you could always rely on him to have a video about a comic book and a statue or other collectibles, and you could really rely on him to give you a lot of information. So he's building up a huge database on his channel. He's also very supportive in community, both in comic book community, card community, and other collectible community, I'm sure. So he has reached 600 plus, and I think he's getting to 700, maybe over 700 too. I'm not sure. He's moving up so quickly. Anyway, to enter his contest, there's an easy way and the little more difficult way. The easy way is you just go to the video that I'll provide the link below and just leave a comment according to his hashtag. You have to watch his video, of course. And voila, you're entered. Second is making video like this. And he asks you to show comic book and a related collectibles. I think that's what he said. Go watch his video. Make sure that's true. Anyway, I'm gonna guess that's what he said and show you the comic book. My first comic book that I'm going to show you is this Warriors, come on and play. Let me see if this is showing up right. There you go. There. This is a AOK from my good old friend Jeff Rosnock. He runs a Kiss Army channel. He does other things like a bonsai and show bonsai and show stereo equipments, and he does a lot of good stuff on his channel. But mostly Kiss stuff. Kiss vinyl records. Yeah. Anyway, he doesn't collect comic book himself, but he knows that I love Warriors and I love the soundtrack of the Warriors. The movie. I love the movie soundtrack. Now he sent me this beautiful comic book that's related to it. So yeah. So what am I going to show you in relation to this? The collectibles, my Warrior soundtrack. Let me see if I can get that right. I gotta watch. I'm not. I gotta watch the my viewers to make sure that it's right. Okay, there you go. Warrior soundtrack. This is an awesome soundtrack. Very cool soundtrack. Every one of these music that's in here is cool. And that's what the back looks like. This is an awesome movie. Classic movie. It has become a classic movie, right? Let me go over some of the songs in here. All right. On the side one, I don't want to take too much of that out. On the side one, theme from the Warriors. Awesome theme. Awesome theme. Nowhere to Run, In Havana, Echoes in Mind, and The Fight. They're all cool songs. Every one of these is cool music. In the City. In the City is written by Joe Walsh, and the guy who created this soundtrack, Barry D. Verzone. And he co-wrote with the Joe Walsh in the City. The band Eagle that Joe Walsh is in, They liked this song so much they built an album around it. So, but In the City was specially written for this movie. When the movie first came out, it didn't do well because it was a gang movie, and at that time, a lot of, especially in New York, lot of gang got in fight. What after watching the movie, it sort of inspired them to get violent. Uh, so people start canceling. People start canceling. Movie theaters start canceling this movie. So it didn't do well in theater, but I think it has a huge cult following now. I I watched it in the theater. I loved it. I myself, after watching the movie, bought a bat and started learning how to wield the bat. Love is a fire. Baseball fury chase. That's a fun music. You are moving too slow. Last of an ancient breed. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I'm gonna put that back in here. And then there's your comic book to go along with the collection. He's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. Okay, maybe. I I, I do want to show another set. I just recently got this comic book. Big Trouble in Little China. uh, I love this movie. Now, I recently got this soundtrack. I couldn't find it in vinyl record, but I found it in CD. Uh, I love this soundtrack. Not as good as that one, but it's pretty good, pretty good. And it does reflect the movie. It doesn't have cool song like it's mostly instrumental. It's not a there's no vocal in this one in the soundtrack. So that's what I don't like about it. But the music in it is really cool. And of course, I had to get that. I watched the movie, of course. Love the movie. So yeah, so I got that. See, see, I like collecting stuff like this. Come on, guys, sit in there. And I got this long time ago, but I had to pick it up. Comic book. Next, it's a Big Trouble in Little China. Escape from New York. Both these guys are in here. Jake the Snake, and I forgot the forgot this guy's name. Anyway, I thought, what I need to get is a soundtrack for Escape from New York. I'm sure that's pretty good too. So that's that. Next one I'm going to look for is comic book for the Crow right there. You see that Crow? That's next thing I'm going to get. So I do this comic book related to other collectibles, just like CatFan does. Except he does it with the figure, I do with the music and movies. Now, for the shout outs, I want to introduce you to my friends. First, K-pop junkie. let me see if I could show her. She was on my channel, Meet the Artist, our channel. Otaku Hyungs and I, we are collaborating on this one. And we have been doing Meet the Artist for about over a year now. So, yeah. She came in. Look at her talent, man. Just look at her talent. Just want to show you a little bit of her artwork that she showed us. Love it.
So I like the way that the charcoal kind of looks velvety on the smooth bristle.
Jackson.
Yeah. So even back here, you can see it's very graphic. Yeah, spray fixative works, but I'm kind of a chicken shit when it comes to doing that because I ruined stuff back in the 90s with the hairspray, which they told you to do. So I'm kind of like, no, I don't want to. And then my Marilyn Manson piece.
Wow.
So you can see how elevated my portrait work has become since from the book that I showed you earlier.
Jeff,
Anyway, she has her own channel. It's called K-pop underscore junkie, Junki. She right now has 180 subscribers. She deserves a lot more. Please go and subscribe to her. I mean, look at her. She got awesome guests there. So yeah, because she only does a live show. Looks like no, she doesn't do any video editing. She just does live show, but it's awesome to watch because you don't have to watch whole thing, but you can watch a clip of it, or you go on her live show and watch it, catch her live show. So yeah, please support her. She's a good friend of mine. The next person that I'm gonna give a shout out is another artist, Tricky Trapster. Let me see if I could find some of his work here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, we gave stuff away during our Meet the Artist series. Look at his artwork, man. Look at that. Whoa.
So
Look at that.
that many laughs.
Wow.
Sweet.
pretty tough, pretty tough.
Sweet indeed. And his channel is he's working on badass. He is a badass artist. Tricky also does looks like he also does just live streams. But if you could catch him live, that's awesome. If you're catching him on the rewind, you could just scroll through, man. It's like and get to enjoy the art. So yeah, go subscribe to Tricky Trapsters. So those two guys are two friends of mine. One is Gal, K-pop, and Tricky Trapster. Please go support them. They're awesome. Both of them are awesome community artists. So, and they would interact with you guys. So now, I do have an announcement before I go. On our Meet the Artist series, again, we've been at it for about a little over a year now. Well, this year we're gonna again celebrate the Asian American Heritage Month. So we invited a whole bunch professional artists. Just like last year, we invited Dave Nakayama, Jumbo Myers, Greg Ruruk, of course our main guy, Ryan Odegawa, and a whole bunch of different professional in the art field. Well, we'd like to do the same this year. Otaku Hyung has secured about a half dozen artists. We're still gonna have a Jumbo Myers and Ryan Odegawa and Greg Ruruk, and well, trying to contact others. Anyway, May event's gonna be really great. We're gonna have a bunch of collectors as well from the Asian American community. Yeah, May has become really our our Christmas. The month to celebrate. So anyway, I hope you guys join us in May. May 1st is Ryan Odegawa, so he's gonna he will always start us off in May. So join us and let's support the artist because the comic book is mostly, to me, is art. So let's support the artist. Now, CatFan, again, congratulations on your passing 600. Looks like you're past 700. Looks like you're on your way to 1K pretty soon. So you're doing good. Keep doing what you do. Support the community like you do. And I mean, CatFan is really busy. He does a video a day and support the card community, comic book community. Awesome dude. Again, you deserve it. Congratulations. And rest of you guys, please support these artists, K-pop junkie and Tricky Trapster. And then our main event coming up in May, starting on May 1st. Please come join us. Anyway, till next time, I'm it out.
I'll get you, you worm. I'll get you. Where's you? Where are you? Come on, Emily. Come on. There he goes. Where? Yeah, go get him.